Cultural diversity is a thing of beauty. That's why each individual should be proud of his or her heritage. As a culture, we are connected by our cultural diversity. Let me start by saying that I feel really glad to have you here today. New generation leaders, I am your teacher, Mrs. Ayala, and I promise you will have a lot of interesting things to learn today. Before to start, let's have a review of our previous class. During our last class, we were talking about short questions that are called yes-no questions. They are a way of showing interest during a conversation. They are used to keep conversation going rather than to ask for new information. How to form those questions? When the first verb is a helping verb, we form the yes-no question by inverting the subject and the helping verb like this. I can come too. The question is, can I come too? Or you are leaving tonight. Are you leaving tonight? John has returned. Has John returned? So what happens when there is no helping verb? We use do as a kind of helping verb. So we invert do and the subject. For example, John smiled. Did John smile? Or Mary and Susan laugh. Did Mary and Susan laugh? Here we have the intonation. Remember, guys, we have to write the intonation at the end of the sentence. Are you okay? Can you stop now? Did you see that? Today's lesson, leave taken in a formal and informal situation. We have a special guest today. Also, the participation of Maddie and Sammy from Tulane University in New Orleans. So let's start, guys. This lesson will be divided in two parts before you go on vacation. Next week, you will watch like a review from last year with teacher Kitty, okay? Pay attention to the objective for this lesson. Pay attention. Objective for this lesson: to apply basic expressions of social interaction in daily life and distinguish the difference between formal and informal expressions. Are you ready? Go ahead. Excellent. So guys, what about if we practice some useful phrases that you will be practicing during the lesson? Leaving and taking in a formal situation. For leaving taken, we say goodbye and the response is take care. See you tomorrow. The reply must be see you. See you next week. You can say see you. See you later. The response, see you. Sorry, I have to go now. Never mind, see you now. I'll talk to you later. The response, sure, see you later. It's been nice talking to you. So long. I think I must be going now. Bye. Let's hope we meet again soon. See you. And now in informal situations, we have so long for now. Bye now, the response. Be seeing you. Be seeing you too. Have a nice day. Thank you too. And have a good trip. Thanks. Give me reward to your parents. Sure, I will. Take care of yourself. I will. Be careful, please. Sure, I am, and you too. So this is the way that you can talk with friends in an informal way. Let's see. I want you to pay close attention to Maddie and Sammy's performance as a classmate and also in a formal situation with the teacher. Pay attention.
Hi, Teacher Grace. Today we're going to be talking about leave taking in informal and formal settings using prepositions of time and place.
So, do you want to start on the next part of our project?
Actually, I have somewhere to go right now. Do you mind if we do it another time?
That's fine.
How about tomorrow at 1?
Okay.
Should we meet here or in the library?
Let's go to the library.
Okay. Sounds good. Great. See you later.
See ya.
So in this scene, Maddie is going to be the teacher and I'm going to be the student. Hello.
Hello.
I was wondering if you had time to talk about the assignment that's due next week.
I have office hours tomorrow at 2.
Oh, perfect. Can I meet you at your office tomorrow at 2?
Sure, sounds good.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Maddie and Sammy. That was great. So now, guys, I want you to practice the conversation. Let's review it. So we are going to fill the spaces according to Maddie and Wadi, what they said in the first role play as classmates. Maddie said, so do you want to start on the next project now? And Sammy said, actually, I have somewhere to go right now. Do you mind it? We do it another time? Carlitos, tell me. Yes, at. That's correct, at. Maddie, that's fine. Sammy, how about tomorrow? 1. Susan? Yes, at 1. Excellent. Maddie said, okay. Sammy, should we meet here or the library? Tell me. Tell me, Robert. Yes, in the library. That's correct. So, Maddie, let's go to the library. Okay, it sounds good. See you later. Now, I want you to practice with me these lines. Ready? I am Maddie and you are Sammy. Maddie. So, do you want to start on the next project now? It's your turn, guys. That's fine. Your turn. Okay. Your turn. Let's go to the library. It's your turn. It sounds good. Great job, guys. So now, guys, I want you to practice with me these other lines. So, hello. Maddie said, hello. I was wondering if you had some time to talk about the assignment that's due week. Tell me, Samantha. Next. Very good. Let me write next. Maddie, I have office hours tomorrow. Tell me, Jose. Yes, at 2. Very good. And Sammy? Oh, perfect. Can I meet you at your office tomorrow too? Tell me, Juan. Yes, at tomorrow too. That's correct. Maddie? Sure, it sounds good. And Sammy said, thank you. What else? Tell me, Catherine. Yes. Goodbye. That's correct. Oosh, goodbye. Oh, this letter is a mess. Okay, now let's practice, guys. I will be Sammy and you, Maddie. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Hello. It's your turn. Good. I was wondering if you had some time to talk about the assignment that's due next week. Excellent. Oh, perfect. Can I meet you at your office at tomorrow too? Thank you. Goodbye. Excellent job, guys. You're amazing. So now, guys, the surprise. I want to introduce my special guest today. He is a guy like you from Panama City who studied or finished his elementary school in a public school, but he never gave up. He pursued his dream, and now he is reaching his goals. He is an amazing player. He has saved in multiple games his team and become the in history to score 500 points in a season. So he is playing for the Mississippi States, and he is doing a great, awesome job there. Pay attention to this video.
You feel me? Do your job. Like our players won. Have fun with it though. Start to believe, bro. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Molinar off the screen, catch and shoot three, right of the arc, spins in. The DJ Stewart in front court gets the SEC logo. Pull three, bingo. Weak side rebound to Molinar. A foul on Kuznard. Fountain State 36, South Carolina 30. Molinar kicks it right corner, Stewart open for three, bingo. So Molinar bends back to his left. 5:59 over South Carolina.
Yes, guys, he is Iverson Molinar. He was born on December 3rd, 1998, and he studied his elementary school at Omar Torrijos Herrera School and grew up in Pedro Miguel neighborhood. I invite him to send you a message, so pay attention to this Iverson message for you.
Hello, Professor Grace. Thanks for the opportunity. Guys, I would like to give you a tip. Now, my friend, is the time to dream. Dream great, dream huge. Begin to think about what steps to take and possible alternatives. Use your fantasy and new ideas. Open your mind, then transform them into plans, your dreams. You may not have to lose anything, or maybe you have all to lose. You just get one life, no matter what it is. Make it as enjoyable as it can possibly be. Thank you.
Excellent. He is a good example of as many other Panamanians following the path to success. So, guys, now I want you to answer this question. Where was he born? Where did he grew up? And what elementary school did he attend? Where did he grow up? Telma. Yes, he was born on December 3rd, 1998. Very good. Omar, the second one. Good. He grew up in Pedro Miguel neighborhood. That's correct. And what elementary school did he attend? Christian, tell me. Perfect. He studied his elementary school at Omar Torrijos School. Great job, guys. You're awesome too. So, guys, did you notice that you had to use prepositions to answer the questions? Yeah. You mentioned some prepositions of place and time. So let's review some of them that are most frequently used. We have behind, beside, on, under, between, in front of, near, above. For example, look at the example. The animal is at the table, the animal is behind the table, or the animal is beside the table. So most of the prepositions make sense in the same sentence because they all indicate location. Look at these other examples. Is Isla Grande located in Colón? Or the center of the earthquake was situated near Jamaica? Or dresses like these can be found along the shopping center. Samuel stands in front of me. Here we have more example of preposition of places. For example, in, past, of, below, along, in the middle of, among, at, by, beside, next to. Look at this sentence. Look at this cat. The cat is in the basket, or the cat is under the table. We have more examples here. The man was lying on a sofa and resting. A stranger stood next to us. I have to remain at my workbench until noon. You can stay with me. We live between two large houses. Now let's see. The preposition at and also the preposition in, they are commonly used and have an easy to understand significance. At is used in most cases to show that someone or something is located on the horizontal or vertical surface. For example, at the table or at the door, at the computer, at the window, at the desk, at the smartboard. The preposition in indicates that someone or something is located inside something. For example, in the car, in the city, in the house, in the box, in the garden, in the center. So these two prepositions, while having very distinct use in a sentence, are also often used with this in the same phrase, but when they are together, the meaning is different. Look at this example. At school, it means that someone is on the campus of a school, perhaps inside the building or perhaps outside the building. This person is probably a student or a teacher. For example, the English teacher was at school until 5 p.m. Within, in school, means that someone is inside the building, the school building, so this person is probably a student or a teacher. For example, the chemistry teacher was in school again today. So take note of this. Another difference of meaning when the definite article the is added in the phrase. At the school. It means that someone is on the campus of a school, perhaps inside the building or perhaps outside the building, but this person is not necessarily is a student or a teacher. For example, the landscaper was at the school to plant some new flowers or roses. In the school, it means that someone is inside the school building, but this person is not necessarily be a student or a teacher. For example, my father was in the school for a meeting. So there are several phrases that omit the definite article the when the preposition at is involved, such as phrases like this. It indicates that someone is involved in the activity. For example, he's at work. It means that he is working. Or the children are at play. It means that they are playing. They are at church. They are attending a religious ceremony. Tom's at lunch. It means that Tom is eating lunch or having breakfast, having dinner. She is at home, means that stayed at home. He's at class, is attending a class. So it's important to distinguish the difference between among and between. We use among when we want to express that we are with the company of more than two people. And we use between to say that we are in the company of only two people. For example, look at this picture. Here, he sat among the members of the black community and told them stories. Look at this. My little sister is between Marie and me. Oh. Here, by. I went by car. It means that we use by to show the concept of traveling in a transportation. For example, here, look. I went by car, or we travel by train, or they go by train. And in and on are also used to show location on the form of transportation. So we were in the car ready to leave for vacation, or they are on a train somewhere in Panama. So it tells you that we are using in for those kind of transportation that you cannot walk inside, and on for those that you can walk like a train. We are on a train or on a plane, you can walk. But in, you just sit in the car. That's the difference between both. So here, guys, remember we are celebrating the Black Ethnicity Month. So let's see the Black ethnicity dresses. They are very colorful. The fabric is comfortable for any weather, and the design has wide leaf to ventilize the body and emphasize their roots, the colors, and they wear ornaments on their hair that is called obanas. That fabric covers the hair. Also, men, they use like a hat made with cloth that is called kufi. Pay attention to this video, please. They are wonderful. So now, guys, let's have some fun. Let's practice some use of prepositions, alright? So are you ready? Let's start. Let's fill the spaces with the correct preposition. A tiny rabbit was hiding a bush. Under, with, or on? Samuel? Yes. Under. Very good. That's correct. Good job. Let's continue. Please don't sit me, at me, next to me, or over me. What do you think? Clara? Next to me. That's the correct one. Very good, Clara. The next one. I saw Isaac, the many people at the party. Among, above, or in back of? Rita? Among. I saw Isaac among the many people at the party. It means that there are a lot of people. That's correct. So here we have, there was a huge bug sitting my bed. With, at, or on? What do you think, Rosaura? Yes, on my bed. That's correct. On, that's the correct one. The last one. I saw a stranger crossing my car and the truck. Above, between, or at? Between, Jose, very good. That's correct. You have overcome the game. Congratulations, guys. Let's see a little bit about the hair braids. That is something very wonderful. I love this. Pay attention.
Shall we have breakfast together?
Wonderful. So did you know that they were using as a map or guide to escape against the slavery before? That's correct. So we celebrate here the 3rd of May, the 3rd Monday of May, the Braids Day in Panama since 2012. So let's practice, guys, the preposition of times. So these are phrases, words that answer the question when. So we have at, on, in, after, before, by, during, from, for, since, by, from, to. Okay, we have this preposition. For example, at is primarily used to locate a time event or a time shown on the clock. For example, at dawn, at dusk, at daybreak, at holidays, at lunchtime, at midnight, at the end of the day, at 4 p.m. You have your English class. And the word on is mostly used with days, date and date of a week. For example, on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday, on Sunday. On June 12th, on the 15th of May. So we started using this, remember, with dates and date of the weeks. In is used for non-specific time of the day or of a month or of a year of the season. For example, in the morning is not a specific time. In January, we don't know exactly the date. In 2015 or in summer, for example, I like going camping in summer. So we use for here in time for a particular event. For example, particular event like for Christmas, we can say for birthdays, for the celebration. In many different expressions of time, most other prepositions is used. So look at this other preposition of time. They can be here by 4 o'clock. I want to speak with you before the end of the day. Ronald works every day from 8 to 5. The project has continued since last May. We spent a lot of time in Santo Domingo during the vacation. Susan won't come home until next week. But Luisa went out to dinner after work yesterday. Guys, I want you to pay attention to this amazing video. This is about the black ethnicity food or Afro-Antillian food. This food is very popular for its Caribbean flavor. it's specialty with fried food, seafood, like those delicious plates made with coconut, beans. Also, there are also like cambombia, shrimp, crabs, rondon, served with coconut rice too. Fried plantains with fried fish, patis, plantain tas, dumpling. There are a lot of delicious, famous Afrontilian food. And here we have a sauce made with pork, cucumber, and spicy. Pay attention to the video. Delicious plate, don't you think so? So guys, let's have some fun with a quiz using the preposition of time. Are you ready? Good. They left the theater, the end of the film. Who knows? Tell me right here. Yeah, before, that's correct, before. I should be home, 10 o'clock. For, by, or during? Tell me. Anna? Tell me. By, that's correct. By. Oh my goodness. Okay. She only works 9 to 3. Sophia? Yes. From, that's correct, Sophia. We always have a picnic, December 11. Sophie. On, that's correct. Do you always eat lunch? No? Jose? Yes, at, that's correct. Samantha has been sad, her 20th birthday. Christian? Since, that's correct. Since. Aunt Magda came to town, our big celebration. Tell me. Juan? 4, that's correct, 4. We do a lot of shopping, the holiday season. Tell me. Samantha? During, that's correct. It's coldest here from December, February. Tell me. Raul? 2, that's correct. Very good. The last one, I'm afraid that we'll have to wait tomorrow. Tell me. Bella? Until tomorrow. Woo! Well, guys. Okay, guys, this is a special invitation for you. Remember, we have a blog with all the presentation. This is mostly for teachers because you can find all the PowerPoint presentations that we share here from 7 to 12 here in our blog. You can find it here. Education First Panama 2021 is here on our blog, remember. And we have a team here in Microsoft Team for all of you guys. You can get communicated with other teachers, you can send your assignments. And this is the code that you need to use in order to access into the team. Or you can scan the code, remember, using QR code reader. The last one, this is my YouTube channel. You can find many other resources here related to Teams or any other video interesting for you. And also the videos from the lessons, you can find it there and also in CERTV website. Remember guys, you have to protect yourself against the COVID-19. So what do you have to do? Keep your distance. If you're outside of your house, use hand sanitizers, wash your hand constantly, wear your face mask, try not to touch your face because sometimes we have a lot of bacteria in our hands, so we need to be washing their hands and also try not to touch your face. Stay healthy, helpful, and calm during this pandemic. Our special thanks to the Magister Daira Creighton, who is the academic coordinator from the National Directorate of Foreign Language Teaching. Thank you to all these sponsors that make this lesson possible for you. Also to Tulane University, who are helping me with the videos for my lessons. Another special thanks to Professor Carmen Pyle, who gave me the opportunity to get in touch or in contact with her grandson and have this wonderful message for you guys. Thank you, Professor Carmen Pyle. Guys, I want to share this quote from Brian Tracy. Allow yourself to dream. Fantasize about your ideal life, what it would look like and what it would feel like. Then do something every day to make it a reality. Let me repeat it again. Allow yourself to dream and fantasize about your ideal life, what it will look like and what it will feel like. Then do something every day to make it a reality. Brian Tracy. So see you guys. See you in our next class after the vacation. Remember that next week you're going to be reviewing a topic with the teacher Kiria from last year. So enjoy your free time, study hard, keep going guys. Goodbye.